What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and in today's YouTube video, while we're sliding down the mountain as Jinx from Arcane, we are going to be talking about a lot of rumors going on in Fortnite recently regarding the magical world of potentially a time travel themed season, what the cosmetics might be, a Starfire from Teen Titans collaboration in Fortnite, Doc Brown coming to the game, Assassin's Creed cosmetics, and more returning. So yeah, there's a lot of rumors to talk about. However, before we begin, I do want to mention two things. Firstly, these are all rumors. None of them are confirmed to be true as of yet, and we really just have to wait and see to figure out if they do come true or if they end up flopping in the water like this drift and end up being fake. And on top of that, I want to mention that I am trying a new commentary style where I am going to be playing bot lobbies and stuff live as I'm actually recording these footages and stuff. So if there's a cut in the video, there's a cut in the gameplay as well. It just makes the video, a little bit more interactive. But with that said, let's talk about the first rumor, which I just want to talk about being Assassin's Creed. Now, with the Assassin's Creed cosmetics, Epic Games is apparently going to be bringing them back this week. A very small thing that's like, okay, if this is true, if it's not true, it doesn't really matter. It's not like a brand new skin coming to the game or anything like that. But this rumor comes from a very interesting source. It comes from someone on Twitter known as Tom Henderson. Now, if you're unaware of who Tom Henderson is, they're basically a very well-known person when it comes to leaks and rumors regarding Call of Duty, and they have a proven track record to know what's going on behind the scenes with the Call of Duty franchise and when certain things are going to be coming out, what certain projects are going to be, and much more. So it's very interesting to see this person who has always just, been mainly known for Call of Duty leaks and news, suddenly showing up out of the blue and talking about Fortnite. Now, they also go on to mention a few other rumors and stuff, but the main thing I want to mention is after they talked about, Assassin's Creed cosmetics potentially returning this week to the item shop, they mentioned that if that rumor comes true, it would be all guns blazing, because apparently they have release dates for upcoming collaborations, they know what the upcoming collaborations are going to be, and they're just waiting for these first few to actually happen before they start dropping all the news so everyone can know, yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. And if this comes true, right, if we start seeing Assassin's Creed cosmetics returning and all that stuff, oh boy, are we in for an interesting ride. Gonna know all the collaborations happening in Fortnite before they even happen or get announced. Now, on top of this, they also shared an interesting source from Xputer where they had mentioned that Starfire from Teen Titans would be coming to Fortnite and as an item shop skin. It would be able to be purchased in the item shop, and it would be releasing on September 2nd, which easily lines up properly with encrypted files and everything, because August 30th is going to be the V21.50 update, which should be one of the final updates for this season, and that's going to bring new encrypted skins, new encrypted files, and everything. So the timing of September 2nd just aligns so perfectly with this rumor that it could be true, plus it's also being shared by Tom Henderson, who has a proven track record before for other games. Overall, though, this is going to be very interesting to see if either of these happen, because firstly, Assassin's Creed coming to the item shop, okay, this means that, Tom Henderson has access to item shop release dates and, returnal dates for stuff, and then if we get Starfire, that means, okay, so these people actually know what's going on behind the scenes. By the way, I'm trying to snipe this dude, it's not going well, there we go. But they're able to figure out what's going on, they're able to figure out all the upcoming collaborations and stuff from their secret inside sources. It's just an interesting situation where I was like, okay, alright, there's something interesting going on here, because I do follow Tom Henderson outside of Fortnite, right? It's like, outside the Fortnite community, I follow this dude on my personal, looked at his leaks and stuff, because I do play Call of Duty occasionally, and it would be interesting just to see this come true, because let's face it, leaks are gonna happen, insider leaks are going to happen, and we can't really prevent it one way or the other, so it's like, might as well just see what ends up happening down the line. However, with that said, I just want to mention that that's the most reputable, or I guess, correct, like, percentage resource, I don't even know how to say it properly. Let's just say it like this. It's the most respectable resource where I feel it could be the most likely to be true, whereas the second one, which all relates to new leaks regarding Chapter 3 Season 4, I personally don't think is real at all. We'll go ahead and talk about those leaks, and then we'll go ahead and, explain the leaks/rumors and why I personally don't believe it's real afterwards. So firstly, according to a 4chan post from some random user, they mentioned that they wanted to keep their source and themselves secret, but they had information on Chapter 3 Season 4. They said it would not be fully Marvel themed, but it would heavily involve Marvel characters, with around half of this battle pass actually having different Marvel characters in it. And the season would be themed around time travel. Now, they go on to explain that the time travel theme is because 3 individuals known as the Forgotten travel through time back to the Collision Live event, and they arrive right before Sloan is crushed. They bomb the mech, damaging the collider in the process with nothing to stop the collider, and, you know, it shoots a beam into the sky. You know, the whole entire, like, crystals we had to break in the live event collects and collides with that actual rift ball, and it makes a giant yellow rift similar to the one in the Into live event. The rift brings in many different heroes and villains from outside in different universes, and it causes, you know, the brand new Fortnite season. It's like, hey, look, you know, you had this actual time travel event, we made sure Sloan was alive and stuff, the mech's destroyed, and it's basically just like, hey, it's all a dream, you know, the season you just experienced that live event and stuff, we decided to overwrite it. We decided it doesn't matter anymore, which if it does come true, that means Epic Games at any moment, if they wanted to, regarding the storyline, could retcon any bit of detail. They had a season that they didn't like and, you know, they wanted to rewrite that bit of storyline, they could just throw in a little bit of time travel and be like, hey, you know what, that didn't happen, you know, they went back in time, they did the flip-flop, blip-loop, and they decided to change it around. But when it comes to the actual cosmetics a part of this, they mentioned that the original characters that would be in the game would be Midas, Pilly, Sloan, and Meowscles, but they would be like the alter ego versions, like similar to what we saw in Chapter 2 Season 1, where they would have a hero version of them and a villain version of them. Now, they didn't mention if you could only unlock one or two. Basically, they were like, hey, they're going to have alter ego versions. You could be a hero Midas, you could be a villain Midas, a hero Pilly, that type of stuff, and it does appear, at least as of right now, that based on the information that was provided, if it does come true, we will be able to own all the variants, and we're not going to be locked out of one choice or the other. Like, you're not going to be forced to become a villain or a hero and not be able to get both. But of course, you know, things could change. We don't have all the information here. They also mentioned that the collaboration cosmetics would be Spider-Man 2099, Ultron, Vision, and Anti-Vision. With this all said, this would mean that, you know, they would play into that hero theme even more, with Spider-Man 2099 being a hero, Ultron being a villain, Anti-Vision being a villain, and then of course normal Vision being, well, a hero as well. So it's like you have half the battle pass being related to Marvel and half the battle pass being Fortnite fan favorite characters, all with this theme of, well, time travel. And what do you get when you put time travel, Marvel, and heroes together? Well, you would get the apparent secret skin, which is set to be Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Now, they also mentioned that on top of all of this information, right, you know, tons of cool collabs, tons of cool characters, Spider-Man, Ultron, Vision, all these people, Doc Brown, and, you know, fan favorite characters getting new variants, new skins, and all that stuff, we would also see a fully customizable wrap and back bling that we would most likely be able to unlock over the course of that season, you know, whether it be doing challenges like we had with Snap, which I think I have some Snap challenges still here, yep, right there, and it would basically allow us to have over 75,000 customization options with 15 plus customizable aspects. Now, personally, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, you know, it's a lot of information. It's very detailed, and some people seem to be convinced about it based on how detailed it is, because according to other people, when we've had real leaks in the past, when we've had real, you know, insider info, it was very detailed insider info, which I don't personally see. I personally saw everything as kind of like, oh, hey, here's some vague thing that randomly popped up out of absolutely nowhere, because every single time we've had a leak from 4chan that's always been like bullet pointed, hey, this is coming to the game, blah, 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 it usually ends up being fake. And the only real, I guess, real leaks we've seen from there, at least from my knowledge, has been random images plopped down, as we mentioned with Master Chief, and as we saw with the Battle Pass. Both of those were just random images posted out of completely nowhere, instead of some very detailed list of, hey, this is coming to the game, this is happening, you know, yada, 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 that type of stuff. On top of this, though, I want to talk about that customizable wrap and back bling, right? If this was to come true, how would it work on those actual skins, you know, the customizable wrap skins where you can put any wrap on the actual back bling skin, pickaxe, and that stuff? Because in that option, there's no way to really select edit style. You only have the option to select the wrap itself, and then it equips it. So would it be stuck with like the Maya system, where whichever wrap you had designed and put on your main, you know, wrap slot, that would be the one you would see on your character? Or would it be something different? Would they add a different like edit style option into the actual wrap skins menu just for a single wrap that got added to the game? Would they be doing anything like that? And it's just like a situation where there's a lot of questions going on, especially with a customizable back bling. It's like, okay, if we have so many options, what's customizable about this back bling? Are we going to be able to change the pickaxe design on it? Like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of questions and holes I want to poke in this, but overall, I just feel like it's not really true, just because of how out of nowhere it is, and just how I personally, like, am very, suspicious when it comes to anything 4chan. Like, if we see a leak from 4chan or a rumor, anything like that, I typically am like, okay, so this could be fake, it could be real, I don't have that information, and a lot of stuff, like 99% of stuff that comes from 4chan ends up being fake anyways. So whenever I talk about stuff like this, I always try to tell people to proceed with caution, right? It's like, it could happen, it couldn't happen, there's a chance it's fake, there's a chance all of this is fake, there's a chance we're not even real, so just keep yourself skeptical. Don't sit there every day being like, oh boy, random 4chan account number 57 decided to tell me that, there's going to be this cool collaboration in Fortnite between Family Guy, Dr. Doom, Doom Again, Doom Slayer, and the third Doom, the fourth Doom, all these other Dooms and something like that. So it's obviously going to happen because 4chan would never lie to me, right? The internet would never lie. Obviously, we got the Victory Royale because it's a bot lobby, but yeah, it's just a whole entire situation where I'm like, I don't know. I would love to hear in the comments down below, what do you guys think about this whole entire rumor going on? Do you believe it's real? Do you believe it's fake? Personally, I think it's fake, right? And they also included like an image that's like a warning sign or whatever, and Epic Games, right? If this was supposed to be a teaser image because, it has the new season start date on it being right after this season ends, if Epic Games was to tease it this way, I feel they would have a lot better promo images. Obviously, it could be like an asset on in-game, like TV or something like that, but I personally don't see it coming true. I just think that this is fake, and I think whatever next season is going to be, it could be anything. It could be time travel, it could be fully Marvel themed, it could be fully Spider-Man themed. We really don't know as of yet, or personally, I just don't know. But of course, I would love to hear what you guys think about not only the YouTube video, but of course, all the information we talked about in today's video. And with that said, I shall see you champs and champettes next time with another YouTube video. I don't know why I changed my voice to be like that, but peace out.